Hello, I'm newsreader Carl, and this is the Arran and Carl Happy Report, February 2026. Let's get straight over to Arran and Carl in the man cave.
Hello.
Thank you, newsreader Carl.
Yes, thank you. I'm Arran.
And I'm Carl, and we're going to tell you the best things of February 2026.
Yes.
So, Arran, what was your first number one best thing of 2026?
So, at the beginning of February, the 6th of February to be exact, I went to see one of my favourite bands. As you can see, they're called Fozzy, and this was my first time in seeing them in about 7 years, which is crazy. So they were playing at the Chalk, Brighton. The Chalk in Brighton, sorry. And when they played there, when I saw they were playing there, I just was like, Mum, you need to get me tickets, which luckily she was able to. And after a 7-year wait, I saw Fozzy, which is awesome. I had an amazing night. All the songs were amazing. Even did some cover songs. But I also did the VIP experience, which was before the gig. And that entailed meeting the band. So I met Chris Jericho, Billy Gray, Rich Ward, and the other guys, which, sorry guys, can't remember your names. Which was awesome. That was amazing. They did kind of a mini gig and played some songs that they weren't playing for the main gig. They signed my CD, which is their latest one, by the way, Boombox. The whole band signed that, which was awesome.
Yeah.
And another thing I got, which was right at the end of the gig, which was Chris Jericho's set list from that night, which Cole managed to get hold of for me. And the reason I know it's Chris Jericho's is it's got the list of songs where he says he's changing his jacket. So it's got the names of his jackets. So yeah, that was an amazing night. Really enjoyed it. And they both kept looking, they all kept looking at me during the gig because I was singing, which was awesome. So it was me, Cole and Adam, my brother, that went. And yeah, it was just an amazing night, and I highly recommend you go and see Fozzy if you get the chance. So yeah, fantastic night. And we have done a review of that, by the way. It's on our YouTube channel.
My first one is also a music-related one. I did a performance at Splitting the Atom, which I haven't done a solo performance there for quite a while. So that was quite exciting. A little bit scary. Things didn't go quite as I planned them to, but I was able to work around it. And I also recorded it and I've edited it to be the track on the next Godspunk compilation.
Nice.
Best thing.
So this is kind of an odd one. My second best thing is I went to the dentist to have 3 fillings done, which I was really, really nervous about. I was not looking forward to it at all. Rob, my dentist, was very assuring, took it nice and slow, which I'm very thankful for him for that. And believe it or not, guys, the last filling he did for me was 13 years ago.
Yeah, that was good.
And I've known Rob for years, so that helped.
You did do really, really well in the dental appointment.
You thought I might have a freak, didn't you?
I was thinking you might have a freak out, but you kept yourself nice and calm, and you did really well.
Yeah. And as a result of that, look at my shiny teeth. And as a treat, because it went so well, I had one of my favourite burgers, a smoke burger, which was awesome. Not on the same day, guys, because my mouth was numb. That wouldn't have ended well.
Well, that would have been just messy.
Yeah.
My second thing was Carlos Chaotico, my wrestling character, got to do a wrestling show for Venom Championship Wrestling. We had a 3-on-3 tag match, which unfortunately we didn't get to win. But on the upside, I did get that greasy masked muscle man, Senor Swole, to look ridiculous as I pulled his trousers down while he was doing a muscle pose.
So my number 3 best thing about February 2026 is I was featured on a post on BW's Instagram. How do you say their name?
British Empire Wrestling. But they're not just wrestling. What else do they do?
No, they do cons, they do meet and greets with several different actors and comic artists. But the main thing is I was featured on their post for the first Ranger to be announced for this year's Mitcham Con in November. But it wasn't just me that was featured. My dad was on the post as well.
No. Having your banner signed, wasn't it?
Yes, my Power Ranger banner was being signed by Jessica Ray, who was Alyssa, the White Wild Force Ranger. And she was the first Ranger announced to be at the Mitcham Con this year. And it was amazing to see myself and my dad on the post. One thing I will say as well, just to let you guys know, the tickets are on sale for the Mitcham Con now. As far as I know, though, she is the only guest that's been announced so far. So yeah, that was fantastic. What's yours, Carl?
Well, yesterday I went up to London with my family and we went to see Paddington the Musical, which was a lovely spectacle. We had seats very high up, which we were right at the very back. And we were very high up in the theatre, but we could still see most of the stuff that was going on. Yes, there's a song, there's a dance, there's some funnies, there's some sad, and there's a Paddington bear called Paddington, a Peruvian bear called Paddington. That's what I meant to say. Yes, it was a nice afternoon out, and after that we went for a Greek meal in a Greek restaurant nearby.
Nice. So my number 4 best thing for February 2026 is, so as you guys know and can probably tell from behind me, I am a huge Power Rangers fan. Now, I found out something which I didn't actually know about Power Rangers Lost Galaxy. So, the Stingwingers, which are kind of the Lost Galaxy version of the Puddies, but they're totally different.
Guys, be careful! The Stingwingers are rigged with bombs!
What?
Were American exclusives. They were not featured in the Japanese show at all. So they were American exclusive characters.
And there's no official Winger toy.
Yes, there was no official toy. I had seen custom ones, but no official release. Which is weird, because something that's exclusive to a show, you would think would have a toy.
Yeah.
But that was amazing, and I kind of pride myself to know a lot about Power Rangers. And that was one thing I didn't know, so I was really surprised at that. So yeah, it was great to find that out. It's amazing what you don't know until years later. So what was yours, Carl?
Well, my next one, on Valentine's Day, me and my girlfriend got the bus to Lewis and had a nice wander around Lewis, sort of doing a mini pub crawl, having some nice beers, and we went for a pizza in a pub, which is all very nice and relaxed, and yes, made for a nice afternoon and early evening.
Nice. So my 5th happy thing for the best things of January 2026 is, a few years back I went to a gig which had 4 or 5 different Elvis tribute acts, which was absolutely amazing. And it was at the G Live venue in Guildford, and so it's kind of a competition to see who the audience likes best, kind of thing. But this year I'm also going to it again on the 12th of May, to be exact. But this time, there's someone going that me and Mum discovered, weirdly enough, in lockdown. Moses Snow. He's a very young Elvis impersonator. He's absolutely amazing. He is just amazing. It sounds exactly like Elvis when he sings, even when he's just talking normally, it sounds like Elvis. So it's great to see him. Me and Mum wanted to see him before because he's been to the UK quite a few times, but I wasn't well, so we weren't able to go. But he's there this time, and also I'm doing the VIP, so I will get to meet all the Elvises that played that night.
So my fifth happy thing from February was I was watching Harry Hill's Podscarf, which is very funny, and every week on their Podscarf they have a theme of the week.
Theme of the week. Neanderthals. And we're joined by Professor Chris Stringer, the research leader of human evolution at the Natural History Museum, author of several books focusing on Neanderthals and early man. Chris, welcome.
Good to be with you.
And as I was watching it, their expert that they had on was this guy called Dr. Chris Stringer. And I was thinking, I recognise him. And then I remembered that he was the expert when I was on a Discovery Channel programme about Neanderthals, being lead Neanderthal, and he was there, the resident Neanderthal expert.
It's even part of a mechanism for breathing in cold and dry air.
I sent him an email, and we were, oh yes, didn't we look young then? Oh yes, fun times in Scotland. Oh yes.
Was it in Scotland?
Yeah, it was filmed in Scotland, and yes, that was great fun. I was very pleased to find out about that.
Yeah.
So,
yes.
I guess if we're talking about Neanderthals and old codgers, we should go back to the newsroom
with newsreader Carl.
Yes. We will be seeing you next month.
Yes.
Bye-bye. Well, that was some fascinating February fun for you there. Now to a man who is always searching out for fun, roving reporter Darren.
Hi, I'm roving reporter Darren. So it's February. It's the month of Valentine's Day, the month of love, the month of holiday romantic strollers, the month of smooching, the month of making love in the sunset.
Oh, roving reporter Arran, I never thought I'd get to meet you. You missed. No!
I didn't consent to that. I'm going to have to call security.
Wow! 2 smackers in one roving report. I can't believe it. How does roving reporter Darren do it? Let's see what happens next month on the Arran and Carl Happy Report. Goodbye.